Ever wondered what makes Texas cuisine so unique and diverse? Let's embark on a sumptuous journey to the heart of the Lone Star State, where the culinary landscape is as vast and varied as Texas itself. With influences from Mexico, Germany, the southern United States, and the Gulf Coast, Texas cuisine offers a palatable melting pot of flavors that leaves no taste bud untouched. In Texas, food isn't just about sustenance, it's about history, culture, and tradition. It's about the smoky aroma of Texas barbecue brisket, the sizzle of Tex-Mex fajitas, the comforting warmth of southern fried chicken, and the fresh, briny tang of Gulf Coast seafood. Imagine biting into a tender, smoky brisket that's been slow-cooked to perfection over a wood fire, or the zesty kick of a chili con carne, alive with the flavors of cumin, chili, and garlic. Perhaps you fancy the crispy crunch of a chicken fried steak, or the smooth, creamy delight of queso. The food scene here is a blend of old and new, with traditional recipes passed down through generations, sitting comfortably alongside innovative culinary creations. It's a place where world-class chefs and home cooks alike find inspiration in the state's rich agricultural bounty, infusing each dish with a distinctly Texan flavor. In addition to the food itself, Texas is home to some of the most acclaimed restaurants in the country. From Matt's El Rancho in Austin, known for its legendary Tex-Mex, to Franklin Barbecue, where the brisket is so good it often sells out hours before closing time. And let's not forget about the seafood. The Gulf Coast's bounty provides a wealth of fresh seafood options, from succulent shrimp to mouth-watering oysters. But Texas cuisine isn't all about meat and seafood. It's also about the hearty German fare of Central Texas, the fiery flavors of Mexican cuisine, and the classic comfort food of Italy. So, tighten your seatbelts as we take you on a culinary journey across the Lone Star State. Whether you're a foodie looking for your next gastronomic adventure, or simply someone who appreciates good food, there's something for everyone in the diverse world of Texas cuisine. First stop on our journey is the rich and spicy world of Tex-Mex cuisine. Tex-Mex cuisine, a vibrant fusion of Mexican and American flavors, is as diverse as the Lone Star State itself. Born out of the culinary traditions of Tejano residents, Tex-Mex is a testament to the power of cultural exchange, a delicious blend of history and innovation that's as much a part of Texas as the cowboy hat or the open range. Imagine sinking your teeth into a warm enchilada, the soft corn tortilla enveloped by a rich, chili-infused sauce and filled with gooey melted cheese. Or picture yourself tucking into a sizzling plate of fajitas, the tender strips of meat and colorful bell peppers served alongside fresh, fluffy tortillas. Tacos, a staple of Tex-Mex cuisine, range from soft to crispy, filled with a variety of ingredients from seasoned ground beef to grilled shrimp. And who could forget the iconic chili con carne, a robust stew of meat and chili peppers that's as Texas as it gets. Not to be overlooked are the crowd-pleasing nachos, a pile of tortilla chips topped with cheese, jalapenos, and a variety of other toppings. And let's not forget queso, that delectable velvety cheese dip that's a must-have at any Tex-Mex table. Now, where to enjoy these mouth-watering delights? Look no further than some of Texas' renowned Tex-Mex restaurants. Matt's El Rancho in Austin, established in 1952, has been serving up beloved Tex-Mex classics for over 7 decades. El Phoenix in Dallas, a century-old institution, is credited with popularizing Tex-Mex fare. Chuy's, with various locations across the state, is known for its fun, funky atmosphere and delicious dishes. And Papacito's Cantina, another statewide favorite, is famous for its fajitas and margaritas. From enchiladas to queso, fajitas to tacos, the flavors of Tex-Mex are bold, hearty, and undeniably delicious. Each dish tells a story, a nod to the state's rich history and diverse cultural influences. With its bold flavors and hearty dishes, Tex-Mex cuisine is a true taste of Texas. Next, we delve into the smoky goodness of Texas barbecue. Nowhere else does barbecue quite like Texas. It's more than just a cuisine here, it's a way of life, an integral part of the Lone Star State's culture, and a savory tradition passed down through generations. Texas barbecue is famed for its mouth-watering dishes, each one a testament to the skill and patience of the pitmaster. The star of the show is undoubtedly the brisket, slow-cooked to perfection over several hours until it reaches that ideal balance of tenderness and flavor. But it's not just about the brisket. Ribs, smoked to a succulent finish, and smoked sausages full of zest are also crowd pleasers. And let's not forget about the pulled pork, so tender it practically melts in your mouth, and the smoked turkey, a delightful twist on a classic. This culinary art form thrives in the heart of many a Texan city, with barbecue joints that have become institutions in their own right. Take Franklin Barbecue in Austin, for instance. It's not just a restaurant, but a pilgrimage site for barbecue enthusiasts, known far and wide for its sublime brisket. In Driftwood, you'll find the Salt Lick Barbecue, a haven for barbecue lovers. Its open pit and family-style servings are legendary, creating an experience that's as much about community as it is about the food. Over in Dallas, the Pecan Lodge serves up a barbecue that's both innovative and steeped in tradition. Their brisket and ribs have a distinctive flavor profile that keeps folks coming back for more. And then there's Killen's Barbecue in Pearland, where the meat is given the royal treatment. Here, the barbecue process is a labor of love, resulting in dishes that are as rich in flavor as they are in history. The allure of Texas barbecue lies in its simplicity. It's about quality meat, seasoned with care and cooked slowly over wood smoke. The result is a symphony of flavors that speaks to the soul as much as it does to the palate. It's a testament to the culinary prowess of Texas and its proud barbecue tradition. When it comes to barbecue, Texas truly stands out from the crowd. Now, let's explore the comfort and charm of Southern cuisine. As we delve into the heart of the South, we find a cuisine that's steeped in tradition and brimming with soul. Southern cuisine is all about comfort, and there's nothing more comforting than a plate of crispy fried chicken. The crunch of the golden brown crust, the juicy tender meat underneath, it's a symphony of textures and flavors that's simply irresistible. And who can forget the quintessential chicken fried steak? It's a classic Southern staple, a piece of tenderized steak, breaded and fried to perfection, then smothered in creamy, peppery gravy. It's hearty, satisfying, and oh so delicious. Now let's talk about biscuits and gravy. Fluffy, buttery biscuits drenched in a rich, savory gravy. It's a dish that's as comforting as a warm hug. And speaking of comfort, there's nothing quite like a slice of warm, crumbly cornbread. Made with cornmeal and baked until golden, it's the perfect companion to any Southern meal. And let's not forget about collard greens. These leafy greens are slow cooked until tender, usually with a bit of ham or bacon for added flavor. It's a simple dish, yet packed with so much flavor and nutrition. Now, where can you find these mouth-watering dishes? Well, there's no shortage of restaurants serving up delicious Southern fare. Let's start with Hattie's Restaurant in Dallas, a local institution known for its classic Southern dishes. Then there's Lucy's Fried Chicken in Austin, where you can get some of the crispiest, most flavorful fried chicken in the state. And let's not forget Brennan's of Houston, a fine dining establishment that's been serving up Southern cuisine with a twist for over 50 years. These are just a few examples of the many places where you can savor the flavors of Southern cuisine. Each restaurant brings its own unique spin to these classic dishes, but the essence remains the same. It's all about comfort, tradition, and some good old-fashioned cooking. Southern cuisine is all about comfort, tradition, and some good old-fashioned cooking. Moving on, we dive into the fresh and flavorful world of Gulf Coast seafood. Texas, with its vast coastline along the Gulf of Mexico, is a treasure trove of delicious seafood. The bounty of the Gulf Coast waters is a significant contributor to the state's culinary scene, and seafood is an integral part of the Texan diet. Gulf Coast seafood is all about freshness and flavor. Let's start with the Gulf shrimp. These crustaceans, caught in the warm waters of the Gulf, are succulent and sweet, making them a favorite among locals and visitors alike. They're fantastic on their own, grilled or fried, but they also shine in dishes like shrimp gumbo or shrimp boils. Then there are the crawfish, a delicacy that's synonymous with the Gulf Coast. Crawfish boils are a tradition in Texas, where friends and family gather around a table piled high with these tasty crustaceans, spiced to perfection and served with corn and potatoes. The Gulf Coast is also famous for its oysters. Rich and briny, these shellfish are a treat whether eaten raw, fried, or baked. They're a staple in many Gulf Coast restaurants, where you'll often find them served on the half shell or in dishes like oyster gumbo. Speaking of gumbo, This hearty soup, with its origins in Louisiana, is another Gulf Coast favorite. Made with a mix of seafood, sausage, and a dark roux, it's a dish that's as flavorful as it is comforting. But where should you go to experience this seafood extravaganza? There are plenty of options, but a few stand out. Pappadeaux Seafood Kitchen, with locations across the state, is known for its extensive seafood menu. Good Company Seafood in Houston is another favorite, offering a range of Gulf Coast classics. And then there's Trulux Seafood Steak and Crab House, a high-end restaurant that specializes in fresh seafood and prime steak. Gulf Coast seafood is a testament to Texas's bounty of fresh and delicious seafood. So when in Texas, don't miss the chance to taste the treasures of the Gulf. It's a culinary journey you won't soon forget. Next, we take a detour to explore the influence of German cuisine in Central Texas. German cuisine, known for its hearty and diverse flavors, has a significant presence in the culinary scene of Central Texas. This influence can be traced back to the mid-19th century, when a wave of German immigrants settled in the region, bringing with them their rich culinary traditions. Let's embark on a culinary journey through Central Texas, where German influences shine through in dishes like schnitzel, sausages, sauerkraut, and German potato salad. Schnitzel, a breaded and fried meat dish, typically pork in Germany, often takes a Texan twist with the use of local meats. Sausages, a staple in German cuisine, range from bratwurst to knackwurst, each with its own distinct flavor profile. Sauerkraut, fermented cabbage, adds a tangy accompaniment to many dishes. And let's not forget German potato salad, a warm, vinegary side dish often studded with bacon. Now, where can you savor these German delicacies in Central Texas? Let's start with Shiloh's Delicatessen in San Antonio. Established in the early 20th century, Shiloh's is renowned for its homemade root beer, split pea soup, and variety of German sausages. Next, we have Krause's Cafe and Biergarten in New Braunfels. Krause's offers a delightful mix of traditional German and Texan foods, with an impressive selection of beer to wash it all down. Their sausage platter is a must-try. Finally, we visit the Auslander Restaurant and Biergarten in Fredericksburg. With a menu featuring dishes like Sauerbraten and Jagerschnitzel, the Auslander provides a truly authentic German dining experience amidst a warm, festive atmosphere. The influence of German cuisine in Central Texas offers more than just a culinary experience. It's a testament to the region's historical roots and cultural diversity. Despite being thousands of miles away from Germany, the spirit of German cuisine thrives in the heart of Texas, reminding us of the timeless nature of food and its ability to bring cultures together. German cuisine in Texas showcases the state's rich cultural tapestry. Now, let's turn our attention to the vibrant and flavorful world of Mexican cuisine. Mexican food has had a significant influence on Texas cuisine, with the state's close proximity to Mexico creating a delicious culinary fusion. Let's start with tamales, a traditional Mexican dish made from masa, a corn-based dough filled with meats, cheeses, or fruits, and then wrapped in a corn husk before being steamed. These little parcels of flavor are a staple of Mexican festivities and have become a beloved part of Texas' culinary scene. Next up is mole, a rich and complex sauce often served with meats. Mole is a true testament to the complexity of Mexican cuisine, with some versions requiring up to 30 ingredients, including several types of chilies, spices, and even chocolate. Then there's pozole, a hearty soup made with hominy corn, meat, and garnished with shredded lettuce, chili peppers, radish, onion, lime, and oregano. The blend of textures and flavors is both comforting and invigorating. Carnitas, slow-cooked, tender chunks of pork, are another mouth-watering example of Mexican influence in Texas. These morsels are usually served with tortillas and a variety of salsas for a customizable feast. And let's not forget about churros. This sweet treat, a fried dough pastry coated in sugar and often served with chocolate dipping sauce, is a favorite dessert at Mexican restaurants and food trucks alike. Speaking of restaurants, Texas is home to some top-notch places where you can enjoy authentic Mexican cuisine. Mi Tierra Cafe y Panaderia in San Antonio is a must-visit, with its bakery offering a rainbow of Mexican pastries and a menu featuring everything from tamales to enchiladas. Hugo's in Houston is another standout, known for its upscale take on traditional Mexican dishes, and Cuchara, also in Houston, is praised for its home-style Mexican food and charming atmosphere. The influence of Mexican cuisine is woven into the very fabric of Texas food culture. From tamales to churros, these dishes and the restaurants that serve them are an essential part of what makes Texas's culinary scene so diverse and exciting. Finally, we explore the rich and satisfying world of Italian cuisine. The Lone Star State may be a long way from the rolling hills of Tuscany and the bustling streets of Rome, but the influence of Italy's classic dishes is not lost here. From the hearty lasagna to the simple elegance of a perfectly cooked pasta, Italian cuisine has found a home in the heart of Texas. Let's start with something that's universally loved: pizza. Texas has embraced this Italian staple with enthusiasm, creating their own versions that would make any Italian nonna proud. At Gino's East in Houston, for instance, they're serving up deep dish pizzas that are second to none, with a crust that's just the right amount of crispy and toppings that are fresh and vibrant. Moving on from pizza, we delve into the world of pasta. Whether it's spaghetti, fettuccine, or ravioli, the Italians have perfected the art of pasta making. And restaurants like Ristorante Cavour in Houston have taken these traditional recipes and added their own Texas twist. Here you'll find pasta dishes that are both comforting and innovative, each one a tribute to the culinary prowess of Italy. And then there's lasagna. This layered dish of pasta, meat, and cheese is a testament to the richness of Italian cuisine. It's comfort food at its finest and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. But Italian cuisine isn't just about savory dishes. It also boasts an array of delightful desserts. Tiramisu, with its layers of ladyfingers soaked in coffee and mascarpone cream, is a sweet end to any Italian meal. And in Texas, you'll find some of the best versions of this classic dessert. Last but not least, let's not forget about Eddie V's Prime Seafood. Known for its seafood, this restaurant also offers Italian dishes that are as delightful as they are diverse. Italian cuisine in Texas is a delightful blend of tradition and innovation. It's a testament to the adaptability of Italian food and the willingness of Texans to embrace different culinary traditions. So whether you're a fan of pizza or pasta, lasagna or tiramisu, there's an Italian dish in Texas waiting for you to discover. From Tex-Mex to barbecue, Southern to seafood, German to Mexican, and Italian cuisines, Texas is truly a melting pot of flavors. We've embarked on a tantalizing journey, tasting our way through the diverse and rich gastronomy that Texas has to offer. We've delved into the heart of Tex-Mex cuisine, sampling everything from savory enchiladas and fajitas to the spicy kick of chili con carne and the cheesy goodness of nachos and queso. We visited culinary landmarks like Matt's El Rancho in Austin and El Phoenix in Dallas, each serving up their unique takes on these classic dishes. In the realm of Texas barbecue, we've savored the smoky aroma of brisket, ribs, and pulled pork, and explored renowned establishments like Franklin Barbecue and Salt Lick Barbecue. Southern cuisine, with its comfort food staples of fried chicken, biscuits and gravy, and collard greens, have warmed our hearts and bellies at places like Hattie's Restaurant and Lucy's Fried Chicken. We've tasted the fresh catch of the day at Gulf Coast seafood establishments, indulging in Gulf shrimp, crawfish, and hearty seafood boils. Papado Seafood Kitchen and Good Company Seafood have served us some of the best seafood Texas has to offer. We've journeyed to Central Texas to experience German cuisine, with hearty schnitzel, sausages, and German potato salad prepared at Shiloh's Delicatessen and Krause's Cafe and Beer Garden. The flavors of Mexico have also shone through, with tamales, mole, and churros being culinary highlights at Mi Tierra Cafe y Panaderia and Hugo's. And let's not forget the Italian cuisine, where we've indulged in classic pizza, pasta, lasagna, and tiramisu at places like Ristorante Cavour and Gino's East. So whether it's the spice-infused Tex-Mex, the smoky Texas barbecue, the comforting Southern cuisine, the fresh Gulf Coast seafood, the hearty German cuisine, the vibrant Mexican flavors, or the classic Italian dishes, Texas has something to satisfy every palate. So there you have it, a culinary journey across Texas. We hope this has whetted your appetite to explore the diverse and delicious world of Texas cuisine.